Folks at home, I tried to create this video to discuss what topics can you expect on the final exam. So I created this small PowerPoint. I'm going to go over some of the main topics, what to expect, and I will share with you a sample question from one of the old exam we provided. So first of all, this final exam has zero technological requirement or statistical analysis. What I'm more interested is I provide you with technological outcome, and I want to see how you analyze, interpret, and draw conclusion based on those data. So first of all, it's going to be based on the unit projects from units 7 and 8, 9, 10, and 11. No calculation will be required. Technology results, tools are provided, and I'm more interested in your ability to reason, analyze, interpret, and answer questions. What is the exam structures? The first question will be on population proportion. One question about population, either asking you to do confidence interval to estimate the population proportion or test a hypothesis. The second one, I want you to compare two population means. One question comparing two population means, and it's going to be hypothesis testing. One by ANOVA, it'll be one question similar to Unit 10 projects where I want you to compare multiple population means based on the statistical analysis provided to you. And there'll be one question from Unit 11 project. Now, Unit 11 project, you have 7, 8 options, and depending on your self ID, you choose one. There is 2 projects in that unit that none of your self ID will ask you to do it. I will choose those questions as the last question on this final exam. It'll be a chi-square test comparing multiple population proportions. So what to expect on the first questions? I either ask you to estimate a population proportion based on confidence interval provided, or ask you to test a hypothesis based on the statistical analysis provided. When comparing two means, we're going to go through the 4 steps. I ask you to state the hypothesis, look at the data, do we have enough data, do the normality criteria, analyze the data, and draw a conclusion. And for comparing two population means, it'd be testing a hypothesis. I won't give you confidence interval. I'm more interested in your ability to test hypothesis about two population mean. And these are independent samples. The one by ANOVA, we're going to compare 3 or more groups. I will provide you with the ANOVA table and output provided, and then you determine if there's convincing evidence that not all the means are equal, and based on the box plots provided, which one is statistically significantly different from the other ones. The last question has to do with the chi-square test. I will choose one of the projects, as I said, from Unit 11 project, and you will answer a question analyzing the provided output and results. Again, 0 calculation required. So I will provide you the graphs and plots necessary. I will provide you with the summary statistics needed. I will provide you with the test result and output and tables and report. And your focus is going to be on using them in analyzing, interpreting, and drawing conclusion. Now, this is a slide that summarizes one example from a previous exam. So in this example, the students, in fact, why don't I pull out what it actually looks like on paper. So what the students were given was they were given a context. So the sample data below include the SAT score, so I provide them with the raw data. I'm not asking them to do any conclusion. First, I ask them to state the null alternative hypothesis, determine the correct method you will use to test the hypothesis. These are 2 independent samples, so you're going to use the t-test. You're going to check the criteria. They have more than 30 sample sizes, so we're good. And here is the statistical analysis provided. So you notice I'm very much providing you with the null hypothesis, alternative hypothesis, the test statistic, and the p-value, but you have choices. You can choose either one of them. And I want you to go, or if back then we were using SALT as a software, we don't use software as SALT software. We use R, Python, or Art of a Stat. And you're going to use the calculation above to talk about what is the p-value in this graph. You're just going to sketch it. They were just required to sketch it and draw a conclusion. Is there a significant difference between the average SAT score between these 2 areas? So Again, zero calculation, all the technological work is provided. And honestly, if you do the unit 7 and 8, 9, 10, and 11 project, you will ace this exam. If you have any questions, please use the link below in this announcement below this video to make an appointment and we can meet and discuss your questions. If there are any unit project that is giving you a hard time, email me. I will give you the technological results. So overcome that barrier and you can answer the question based on those results. Okay. Hope this helps. Send me an email and I look forward to seeing your amazing work.